there was obviously another issue with the car, which is always fun. Was driving from New Jersey to Pennsylvania, and basically had an issue where I kept getting all these warning signs on the car. Went like transmission failure, engine failure, lighting system failure, like all this stuff. And I was like, oh, you know, I'm a car journalist, I can nurse at home, I know what I'm doing. Turned off all the electrics, turned off the air conditioning, opened up the windows, did everything, try to lessen the stress on the battery, because I assumed that was the issue. And was driving down the highway at 80-ish miles an hour, 70. Speed limit was 70, so I was driving 70 miles an hour, and the lights turned off, everything turned off in the car, engine died, the instruments died, and had to go off to the side of the road with no flashers at night on the Pennsylvania Turnpike, which is a pretty busy road if you've ever been on it. And yeah, so that was not great, and ended up trying to start it with a battery starter that I got that day, because my battery had been, you know, like iffy. I thought the, you know, alternator might need to be replaced soon, blah blah blah. And it worked the previous day, and this time I tried to do it and nothing, just clicks. So ended up having to call a friend. They ended up having to drive their Sienna out at 11 o'clock at night, do a 3-point turn on the turnpike. So it was an exciting adventure, but ended up being the alternator. Was able to get it started, you know, and drive it back, nurse it to the dealership. And I have to give another shout out to CarMax, because they were just awesome with the whole thing. They paid for it again. 118,000 miles on the car. They're still paying for stuff. But it's just an adventure you have to have if you have an expensive luxury car like this that has a ridiculous amount of miles. So yeah, wanted to keep you guys up to date on that. The other thing was they ended up breaking a coolant hose when they were replacing the alternator. BMW of Devon paid for that themselves. Was really happy about that. It would have been like $600, something ridiculous BMW prices, if they didn't pay for it. So shout out to Ronnie over at BMW of Devon for doing that for me. Yeah, so I love the car still. You know, I had a couple people come up to me at the gas station, and it's not like people when you're driving like a Ferrari or like a really showy car, who are just like people who are like want to trade, like people want to talk to some rich guy, which obviously I am not. It's just people that really know about cars. And yeah, so just wanted to let you guys know about that little misadventure, little adventure. But all good. I'll stay safe, and thank you guys. Hope you like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you want with the channel, and keep up to date, because I'm sure there'll be more. Thanks God.